What the? It's not even like straight. Oh, whatever. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex. I am a mom of 6 kids, and today in this video we are going to be talking about our first grade curriculum picks for the 2020-2021 school year. So let's jump right in. Alright, so for Bible, if you watched my 5th grade curriculum video, we are doing More Than Words by Rebecca Spooner. We are doing the level 1 for my daughter who is going into 1st grade. This will be a good fit. It's a 4-day curriculum, and I feel like it just kind of dives a little bit deeper into applying scripture to your life and stuff like that. This one is obviously geared towards younger kids. I'm not even sure what the age group is. Oh, 1st through 3rd grade. So that's the recommended age. So it's a 4-day curriculum. There's copy work, there's fun picture studies, there is memory verse cards, and I just think it'll be a really good, fun fit for our family. So that is what we're doing for Bible. I decided to get the typing one by The Good and the Beautiful for my daughter since she is going into 1st grade. She did come from public school kindergarten. We are new to homeschooling. We are going to be new to homeschooling this year. So she did have computer class and she learned some things, but I don't think she is, I think she could benefit from typing. So this is just kind of, it gives you how to hold your hands, and then just like a little typing lesson, and it's just like a 15-20 minute lesson. It's not anything crazy, but I do think that learning how to type is important, and so I wanted to include that for her. The other thing that we're doing is for her the level 2 Critical Thinking Co. Mind Benders. This is just a little fun thing I wanted to include. Critical thinking, logic games, things like that I really like, so I think that she will enjoy using this. We are also doing The Good and the Beautiful handwriting. They were out of the actual book to order, so I went ahead and printed the PDF. I am going to laminate the cover and get it spiral bound at an office supply store, but I just wanted to show you anyway. So at this level, there really isn't any cursive in here for 1st grade. Because I think, I mean, I would like her to learn that in 2nd grade. So here's just an example of just the printing pages. And I just think it'll be a fun way and a nice way for her to keep up with neat handwriting skills. So we're going to include that. That's level 1. For math, we are using Right Start Math Level B. The thing that I liked about this, and it is a very, whoa, hello. It is very much a hands-on math curriculum. My daughter is a kinesthetic learner. I'm hoping this will really work for her. We are new homeschoolers this coming year. We will be, so I have never used any of this curriculum. So I don't have a review on it, but this is just kind of what I picked for her, being that it's hands-on and she's a kinesthetic learner. So it comes with a lot. It's a little pricey, but you get a lot for your money. So you have your lesson B or level B lessons, and then you have your math card games booklet, and then you have your level B worksheets. Now this is fairly thin because, let's see, let me find they don't do a ton of worksheets. Most of what they're doing is a lot of hands-on, but like that would be an example of one of the worksheets. So you get a ton of manipulatives in this kit. If you buy the manipulatives kit, it is good for, my understanding is for all the younger levels. So the manipulatives kit is what is the most expensive of this curriculum. However, if you continue using Right Start Math for the next year, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, etc., you don't need to buy the manipulatives kit again. You would just buy the books for whatever level you're on that year, and then you would still use the same manipulatives kit. So it would be much cheaper next year if we continued using this. So some of the manipulatives, I won't show them all, but like they get a little counting abacus, they get these little geo board activities with the rubber bands for geometry and shapes. There's geometry wooden solids. There is money, little pretend money. There are little color tiles. Let's see, a bunch. I mean, there's way more than just this, but these are a bunch of the card games. So this curriculum is going to be very teacher / parent heavy. So if you are not wanting to have a ton of involvement and you are wanting something for math that is more open and go, this probably would not be for you. Because it's so hands-on, they're going to need a lot of parent involvement for the games and the activities and things like that. It also comes with this balance and then the little thingies that hang on it. And then centimeter cubes. I'm trying to think. There's a dry erase board. There is a little clock. There are so many hands-on things for this, and I really think that it's going to be a good fit for my daughter. I'm a little nervous about how teacher heavy it is and how much teacher involvement, but I think it will work. And she really enjoys math, so I think this will be really fun for her, and I think she'll do well. Okay, so the next thing is I'm just going over the independent curriculum picks. So this is just things that I picked just for her age, and not family studies. We are going to do some family subjects, and I will include that in a different video. However, this particular book, I did the more before 5 in a row. I'm also going to be using this with my 2 3-year-old sons who are doing preschool. So this is primarily for them, but I am going to include my daughter going in 1st grade with this as well. So the concept, if you've never heard of 5 in a row, the concept is you get a list of literature books, you read a picture book 5 days in a row. And so it's kind of just like the theory behind repetition of reading the same story and what that does for kids' learning and comprehension of a story, and how it helps them to read and comprehend and whatever. So you read the same story 5 days in a row, and then this curriculum book has little lessons and ideas for lessons for lots of different subjects. So if you want to include Bible, there's a little scripture to read that kind of pertains to the picture book that you're reading. And then the next day you can pick a little science study to do. Like if there's a beach in the book, maybe the science study is to do sensory bins with seashells or something like that. And then there's also health, character development. So there's a bunch of different subjects, art, several different science ones. So each day you read the story and then you pick a subject to do one of the little lessons from, and you do that 5 days in a row. So they have more before 5 in a row is for ages 3 to 5. They have before 5 in a row, which I believe is ages 2 to 4. They have 5 in a row, which is ages, I want to say 5 to 8. So this is more geared towards preschool age. I do think it'll work for my 1st grader, and I think she'll really enjoy it. So this is going to be part of her language arts. And some of the books I got that go with this. This is the first one, All the Worlds, Little Bears, Little Boats, Baby Bear Sees Blue, Go to Sleep, Little Farm, Bunny Cakes, In a Blue Room. And that's, I want to say there was 13 books. So if you do one a week, then that'll last you 13 weeks. So that is part of her language arts. The other part I kind of had trouble with. So this is what we have for now, and this might change. So after a ton of research, trying to figure out what would work for her for language arts, I decided to do Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. This, if you're not familiar with it, look into it. It is very inexpensive. It's like $15 on Amazon, and the concept is you literally, it's very scripted, what the parent says, what the child says, and you do 100 lessons every single day in a row, and by the end of it, supposedly they are able to read beginner chapter books. There are tons and tons and tons of amazing reviews on this. We did start it, and it seems to be going well. So I wanted to do this, and then I was like, okay, we need to include something with that. So for now, I decided to do Explode the Code. What I'm not sure about is if I want to just have Explode the Code as like a supplement and pick a different language arts curriculum, or if I want to use this along with the Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons and do them together. So I ended up just getting books 1 and 2 and then the teacher guide to go with that. So these are just very phonics based workbooks. And there is 1 through 8, and it's not like 8th grade. It's, you know, maybe you would do books, maybe you would complete books 1, 2, and 3 in one school year. So you kind of just move at your own pace. They also have A, B, and C, which is before these, and those are geared more towards, I believe, like preschool, kindergarten age. And then the teacher booklet. So for now, that is what I have for language arts, along with the Bob books. I got the beginner readers and the advanced beginners. My daughter is not a reader yet. She's not reading. She does know some sight words and things like that, but I wouldn't call her a reader yet. So we're still working on that. So I want that to be the main focus for her, along with math for 1st grade. And then once we get those things established, we'll include a lot more social studies and science. As far as social studies and science, what I do know for sure I want to include is maybe little unit studies or something, and she would only do science and social studies maybe 1 time a week. I did see some little unit studies on Teachers Pay Teachers that I thought about getting. I haven't purchased anything yet. I'm still kind of deciding on that, but I wanted to make sure we get the core math, English, handwriting, and learning how to read being her main focus this year. The only thing that I am on the fence about is a curriculum called All About Reading. It's all, I mean, a lot of people use it for kids learning how to read. It's very popular. I'm on the fence about getting that for her. I do think it's very hands-on. I do think that she would really enjoy it. It is a little bit more pricey. So I'm still kind of deciding if I want to go that route and then use Explode the Code as a supplement, or if I just want to stick with this for now and see how that goes, and then maybe get All About Reading later. I'm not 100% sure. But for now, this is what we have for individual subjects for my 1st grader. The next video that you would see is going to be either family subjects or kind of like enrichment subjects and things that, like game schooling games, things like that I want to include in our homeschool, whether that be for my little ones that aren't even really doing much of school, or my older kids. So I will be posting some videos on that, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and help your girl out. And we will see you next time. Thank you.